I be the man that blast them suckers. I be the man that run the suckers. You know you cocksuckers. I'm a man that's drinking vanilla. Crown Royal feeling real smooth. Dude, attitudes be changing left and right. I ain't talking about nothing coming off the top of the brain. I'm feeling like insane podcast. Unpredictable like mystical. We doing that thing. We bang. Easy breezy. Back in Hawaii. Loving what I gotta do. Making you like me. Steve-O, huh? Alexandria. I don't wanna mess with anybody. Look, I'm the man in the game.
Yo, it's your boy Troubles in the building. Welcome to another episode of Unpredictable Thoughts Podcast. Doing the damn thing, not doing anything at all. I'm sipping like usual, per usual. I'm drinking a little Hornitos and ginger ale. It's been a minute to kind of date it. This is the day after Valentine's Day, so shout out to all my side chicks. Today's actually Saturday, so it's Side Chick Saturday. Everything,
side chicks, definitely.
Everything is 50% off.
We don't got none of those side chicks though. You know, everybody don't got side chicks out here. We cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but I ain't do nothing for Valentine's Day. I was with the kids. That's what I was there. I was mentoring with the kids. They had a little volunteer. They had a little Valentine's Day dance off. So we threw a little party. Well, I ain't throw it, but the organization that I'm with, they had it. Shout out to Catherine Family Youth Services, nonprofit organization. So yeah.
Definitely shout out to anybody helping the kids. You know, raising the youth. Teaching them to raise the goal. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing, man. So definitely shout out to what y'all did. That's awesome.
Yeah, I ain't doing shout out to Valerie, Miss Val, because she is the head
Shout
leader.
out to Miss Val. I don't even know you, but you know, y'all got an event coming up I'd love to attend. Anything giving back to the community.
Yeah, for those that listen to the podcast, you hear a new voice. It's new to y'all, but old to me. I met this gentleman. 2011. 11. Yeah, 2011 in Sigonella, Italy.
Running wild in
Italy.
the streets.
Damn, I'm drunk, huh? Sigonella, Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we about to divulge into his life from 2000 Italy. Ooh. I said 2000 Italy. Damn, Italy, bro. I'm drinking.
You hear me? Hey, that dude say indifferent.
Yeah. We about to indulge, so divulge. Is that the right word? Indulge, divulge, right? Hey, we about to talk. We about to chat it up.
Let's get it right.
Since 2011, the homie Nate.
There it is, brother. What's good, baby? You know I'm out here representing New Orleans for sure. Shout out to all my peoples out there. New Orleans, I love y'all. The Saints, favorite team. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, this dude right here, man, this is my guy ever since I met him. I met him off the liquor, though, so, you know, we always tight. You know that. Always having good vibes. Always had good times. Enjoyed each other's company. Had fun. You know what I'm saying? Hey, times. We had some times. Know that. We had some times, brother.
Yeah. So, my first question to you is, what is my first question? So, last time I saw you was what, in December? Yeah, so since we still on the whole volunteer thing, last time I saw you was like in December. That's when we gave clothes to the homeless.
Correct.
Yeah, Christmas Day. And the crazy part is, like, when you hit me, I was like, I'll do it. Like, it wasn't no second thought on that shit.
It was real.
It was real. So, like, my question to you was, like, did you just wake up and was like, yo, I wanted to do that, or?
Oh, man. Honestly, just, you know, just on my heart. I love giving back to people because I really came from nothing. So, you know.
You got to talk on the mic.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, not really coming from nothing, man, like giving back to people is out of my heart. You know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, people make mistakes, people fall short. But, you know, when you can definitely, you know, put a smile on somebody's face, let them know, you know, someone cares for you, you know, it's always good. So, you know, I enjoyed it and I do it again. You know what I'm saying? And I believe last time me and you spoke, bro, we said we gonna do one like every other month. So we need to get one of the plans real soon.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do one a quarter.
Okay.
It's just like I'm not too familiar with the whole DC area and like all that good stuff, but yeah.
We go work, bro. We go work, man. We go do that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we say a nonprofit? Would not be considered
a nonprofit?
Yeah, we get donations and all we're doing is just pushing it back out.
Definitely pushing.
Because we're not profiting or nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll talk later.
We gonna find out the details. We gonna put two and two together, make it happen. You know how that go.
Yeah, it was a dope experience, and I really enjoyed it a lot. But so I'm, like I said, I met you in Italy. So what made you join the Navy or just the military in general?
Quick story, man. Whole family went Army. Everybody like, man, go Navy. So I'm like, go Navy. And I went Navy. I enjoyed it, man. Had a great time. Love Italy, but that's what made me join, man. I just want to do something different, I wanted to be different. So college really wasn't an option at the time. I'm not gonna even lie. But I had to do something, so I joined the Navy. That was my sole reason to join it,
Yeah. So like being that young from the South, from New Orleans, I hear you say
Uptown Third Wall, baby. You hear me? We out here. Know that.
So being from the South, like especially being young, 18, 17, 19 maybe at the time.
Yeah.
What were your initial thoughts when you found out you were getting stationed in Italy?
Bro, man, like, to be honest, bro, like, I was literally in tears, man. Like, I don't cry, bro. I ain't no cry, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? But just to, come from the city and be like, man, you about to go live in Italy. Like, man, it was a dream come true. Like, it's stuff like you see on you see on movies and, you hear me? You see on TV, but, like, you really never get to see it in person. So just to, get that opportunity, man, was a blessing. And I enjoy it every single second. Mm-hmm. I go move to Italy right now just to tell you. I love Italy. To all my tenants, you know what I'm saying? Hey, ciao.
Ciao, bella. How was life like, being that young?
Oh, man.
And did you indulge into the culture and the community?
Man, like, being that young, man, I was just like, let's do it. It was new. It was interesting. I was just so hyped to do it, man. Like, I love going into the city, love going downtown Catania, experiencing the city, getting lost in the city sometime, just experiencing their scenery, how they live, seeing they riches, seeing they slums, seeing how they do grocery shopping. So, man, it was a blessing. And then the best thing was the beaches, man. Just every day, that water was so blue, so clear.
Yo, that view is priceless. People don't understand that.
Like, just sometimes you really just be driving around a bridge, you just look up the side, you see water, and this water just be so blue and pure. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy every bit of Italy, man. I love the culture. I love the people. I love the food. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, man. I'm moving back one day. Know that. I'm taking the family back to Italy one day.
You going? So, what was like one of your best and worst memory of Italy?
You want the worst or you want the best first?
It's up to you. Whatever you can think of first.
Worst experience in Italy.
No, give me the best, cause I know the worst shit about to be long. Give me the best. Oh, my bad.
The best experience in Italy. Oh, man. What was the best experience in Italy? Wow. That's deep. Best experience in Italy. So it was this club, right? It's called Club. We used to call it my boy Jala. Shout out to my boy Jala. He used to call it Cucamongas.
Shout out to Jala.
Cucamongas. Shout out to Love. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Shout out to Love. You know what I'm saying? My boy Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Reek. So best experience in Italy, man. Like just being with them dudes, man. And went to this club, right? We used to call it the Cockroach Cucamongas Wood Woom. Whatever. But it was like a Latin club, bro. Then like you walk onto the beach, it was an African side. You walk onto the beach, it's an American side. Then you walk on to the next port, and it's like an Italian side. They all connected, like 4 different DJs. You know what I'm saying? So it was just live. So me and the bros went out there, man. We went out there, literally just like went to the club, had like that was the best night of my life. Like had fun. We like 4 or 5 in the morning, like just going home. You know, we finish the night with a panini and a Heineken like it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy B White. You know what I'm saying? He was out there too. Shout out to Brandon. But you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that was the best night of my life. That was the best time in Italy. It was like a Saturday night, and we just had a fun. Like, that was Italy. That's what made Italy, Italy. That beach club, that vibe, the different people, everybody mingling together, everybody having a good time. Nobody posting on the wall, thugging in the corner. Like, everybody like, bro, we here to have fun, have a good time, good vibes. No bull, man. It was just love. It was just love, bro. That was the best time in Italy.
So, like, being in Italy and then, coming from, coming from the hood.
Right.
Like, did you feel like a relief of like stress and things to that nature due to the fact of like you didn't have nothing to worry about? You didn't have nothing to worry about in the aspect of like danger is everywhere,
right.
But it's not to where I guess like prominent in a sense. I don't know if I worded that right because the Italians they still got the mafia, but
right.
Yeah.
Right. What's good, Deshaun? Boy, D just walked in. Shout out to
What's
Deshaun.
going on?
Shout out to Deshaun in the building. But man, translate from the hood going to Italy, bro.
Especially the culture, you're not like
being like I tell you, bro, like being from New Orleans, like you understand, like back in the 90s before Katrina, New Orleans was real different than after Katrina. Like people would tell you, New Orleans, like. How the Hot Boys really explained it, like how Juvenile Boys rapping, like that was really going on out there. Like New Orleans was really like different, like going from there, moving to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Right after Katrina, it's just like, man, that was a different experience also. Mm-hmm. And coming from an impoverished area and going over there and really just, to be honest, seeing they slums, you think you got it bad, but like you be like, damn, like you guys even got it worse. Not less, it's less crime, but just going there and seeing a place where you don't have to worry about walking around getting shot. It's not a place you don't have to worry sometimes walking around getting, you don't really get in something till you in something. You know what I'm saying? But like coming from a city where you got to worry about, saying, oh, I got to watch my back. This dude might come up. I got to check this corner, you got to be aware. Like to being out there was like, it was almost a release. Like you don't really have to worry about too much. I'm just having a good time. I'm free.
Yeah.
I can flow, Nobody ain't trying to get me. Like, we just out here to have a good time, man. Yeah. And like, I really appreciate it though, just because I came up in an impoverished area. I love always going back and giving back. One time I gave back out there and just seeing how they grew up, man. Where they came from, man. It's just like, it just make you appreciative. It really make you appreciate what you got. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I think that was
crazy part about Italy. I don't know if you remember or not. Do you remember the chaplain talking and saying like, yo, the Italian government feeds their prostitutes, aka the umbrella girls?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, the umbrella girls is crazy. Yo, shout out to anybody out there that did that. That's whack, yo. I'm going to tell y'all that. It was a bunch of dudes out there doing that. Don't let them lie. Don't let them say that lie.
Nastiness, umbrella girls. That's crazy. Yo, you brought up a good point about Katrina, New Orleans, right?
Facts.
So my question to you is, it just dawned upon me, did New Orleans become what New Orleans now after Katrina and like the imagery of it? Or did it already have that almost negative connotation sometimes in the sense before Katrina?
What you explain that a tad bit more.
Like
tapping deeper for me.
Sometimes when people talk about New Orleans, it's like they almost put sometimes they put like a negative connotation on it. Of like the wards, the different wards and whatnot, right?
Man, I tell you,
did that come about after?
Nah.
Because of
the wards, all that, the hood, like that been there. Okay. And I tell you one thing too, like a lot of people like to sit here, man, the hood was fun, bro. Like, yeah, people, you into something, you getting hit, but man, the hood was fun, man. That's why I learned how to be respected. You know what I'm saying? Like how to respect women, how to, treat a person. Like I learned that in the hood. Like growing up, you couldn't disrespect no female. You couldn't do none of that. Like, you bout what you bout, you stand on what you stand on. The hood was fun, man. The hood was interesting, man. Like, you know, going to the corner store, all that. So, like, you know, yeah, it had a negative connotation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it was looked down upon because all the killing and all the, you know, drugs and everything that was going on. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? But Katrina really changed that to me. Katrina really took the culture out of the city. Okay. And as much as you're trying to bring the old culture back, you really can't. You really just got to remake it. It's kind of like new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
so it loses a sense of its authenticity.
Yeah. Like when Katrina came, to be like, it was hard for me. I didn't have to really go through it. Like my family was, we actually moved like the month before to Atlanta, and I wanted to move right back with my grandma. I tell my mom, I want to move back with my grandma. I'm like, I don't like Atlanta. Yeah. I don't like it.
What part of Atlanta?
I moved to what I went to Jonesboro, South Atlanta. Okay. I was in South Atlanta. Shout out to Southwest Atlanta for sure. So moved out there like literally, bro, like June 28th. You know what I'm saying? My mama came, wrote the news, said like, you moving today? I'm like, not June. I'm like July 28th. I'm like, bro, I ain't worried about it. Boy, I ain't like it. I'm mad as hell. I'm like, nah. I just got kicked out of school. I'm like, bro, I want to go to Eastern. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, no, don't take me out the city. Moved to Atlanta, man, and like, just watching that on TV and like seeing your peoples go through that and seeing your family go through that, man, that was hard. But it's really seeing that happening, seeing how they really did your city, and then really seeing how the culture really like was lost. Like, man, New Orleans was beautiful, bro. As bad as it was beautiful. Mm-hmm. It was fun, man. It was like the second lines, Mardi Gras, the people, the culture. It was something different, but like you'll never have that no more. And like Katrina took that out, and that's the thing about New Orleans that's different. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But this new, like, it's still New Orleans. Don't get it twisted. It's still going digital. No bounce music still booming. Second line still coming through like it's supposed to. We still holding it down. But you know, like just that old New Orleans, bro. I give anything to have that back, man. Okay. Like that old New Orleans, man. It was just love, dog. Yeah. As much bull, it was love, bro. It was definitely love.
Got it. So what was your worst memory about Italy or just the military?
Oh, just the military?
No, we'll say Italy.
Yeah, let's do Italy. Let's do Italy. Shout out to Jasmine. Shout out to Kiki. Rest in peace to Granger. You hear me? Rest in peace to Granger, man. That was crazy. Wild, bro. I just found that out like a month ago. Rest in peace to my boy.
Explain to the people, what happened to him?
Man, I tell people, man, like, I don't want my seatbelt. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my seatbelt a lot, but I'm definitely about to, definitely want to start. Definitely about to start for sure because it needs to happen. But Granger was a good guy, man, good-hearted dude. He actually lost his life up in, I think it was Boham, Texas. Driving up, veteran, Navy veteran. Yeah. Just driving up the street, going home to his peoples, and a young lady who was on meth actually struck his car. He went off the road. He flew through the window. Died on the scene, you know what I'm saying? And, bruh, when I read that a month ago, like, I was there on the phone with Jasmine, like, yo, she like, check on Granger. I'm like, I don't know. Let me just type his name in the internet. Maybe he might be. And just to see that, man, that really broke my heart. But, man, definitely rest in peace to him. Definitely praying for his wife and his family and for his children, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, yeah, man, y'all be safe on them roads. Y'all definitely be safe on them roads.
Damn, man.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah. Ooh, definitely be safe on the rest. Wild.
You can't take life for granted. Granted at all. Like that's crazy. And like I remember talking to somebody at one point in time. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. Every year that I was in the military, I've lost somebody. Or either to their own demise of suicide, or the man upstairs was calling them to come home. But it's the fact that, losing somebody. Remember we lost Janae.
I give you. Janae was wild.
That was a heavy hitter.
That was a heavy hitter.
For my career, I was like, y'all was not expecting that.
Definitely. Yeah, man. Just, I was actually going to link with Janae when she came to VA because she was on the MAC flight. The MAC flight was supposed to stop in VA. I was like, yo, I'm in VA. I'm coming. Like, you there, I'm coming.
Yeah.
And, dang, man. Just to, like, not get that call for 2-3 days, just I think my boy Jala posted or said something, man. It just was like, bro, that was deep, man. Like Janae was cool, she was fun, spirits was awesome. Always wanted to have a good time. And on some real, bro, she cooked a peanut butter soup, bro. I have never heard nobody. I have been looking for anybody that's Belizean that can cook chicken peanut butter soup. Let me know, because Shorty did that, and it was awesome. I know that sounds weird, but it was busting. You hear me? I need that recipe. I have not got that recipe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Janae, please give somebody that recipe to get to me.
I remember one time we was all at Jala crib, and I think she was making like enchiladas. Yo, that shit took her like 5 hours to make, dog.
They were busting.
But it was busting.
They were busting. It was busting. You know they were busting.
Yo, 5-hour enchiladas was crazy.
Yeah, for sure. They were busting.
Yeah. But worst memory in Italy.
Worst memory in Italy. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jazz? Jeremy X, as she go by now with her face.
Hey, shout out to her. She got a podcast.
Yeah, you know I love you, Jazz. Shout out to Jazz.
Her arts
shout out
and
big
crafts.
sis. Love you for sure. Definitely, she doing big things out there in Cali. Shout out to Lil E. You know I love you, Lil Easy E. You know what I'm saying? Know that for sure. But yeah, man. Shout out to Key. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Granger. We actually took a trip to Palermo. So Palermo is another city in Italy. No bullshit. So I was going to, it was my birthday. I'm like, man, boom. Like, bro, I'm about to just go get a fit for the birthday. We going to slide to the Gucci store. It was like a Gucci store, Louis store, Hermes, all that. Boom. So we going to get wavy. Boom. Wind up getting some. Boom. Long story short, get back to the car. Bro. Getting back to the car. Bro, like, just like, a car passed on the side street, and bro, like kind of iffed at the car. Anyway, the car just stopped, bro. So the car stopped, and the dude gets out the car, boom, rushes back to the car, run on the other side, start to get into it with my boy Granger. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, my boy Granger from the city, so you know he was ready. You know what I'm saying? Put the beaters to him real quick. Shout out to Granger. You know what I'm
felt
saying?
like I heard this story.
I'm telling you. So Granger goes back. So dude goes back to the car. Now, mind you, bro, we in the Fiat 500. Bro, I'm 6'2", you hear me? I'm 6'2". You know how big I was in Italy. Yeah. I was hefty. Yeah. I was hefty in Italy.
This motherfucker say he was hefty.
Yeah, you know, body by Nate right now, you hear me? But back in the days, your boy was a good solid 250 out here, you hear me?
Damn, for real?
I was heavy. I was heavy in these streets, boy. I'm trying to tell you, I lost a lot of sizes on the plans, you hear me? I'm back, though. I'm back and full of tech like I'm supposed to. Know that.
We'll talk about it.
We gonna get to that later, though. But back to the story. So, yeah. You hear me? Dude, run to the car. Boom. He goes back to the car. So, you know, we from the city. So, I'm like, all right, boom, we got to get a strap. I don't got no strap. I'm in Italy. I'm like, bro, let me just hop in the car. Let me try to get up out here. Dude actually went down, and he, like, grabbed a knife. You hear me? So, when he did that, Granger trying to get to the car. Dude hops on the other side of the street. Jasmine's in the front seat. Now, Kiara's behind me. I'm outside the other car trying to run on the other side because dude got the knife. You hear me? Dude, Jasmine let her seat up to let Granger in because it's Fiat 500. Man, it was a two-door. You hear me?
Oh, you had a two-seater.
Jasmine, dog, let her seat up. Dude just get the hit in Granger. Boom, 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 boom.
He stabbed him up?
Stabbed Granger like 7-8 times. You hear me?
Damn.
Boom, get dude off Granger. Dude run to the car. Dude speed off. Boom. It's a story, bro. I got you. You hear me? So,
oh, shit.
Yeah,
yo, we got our first body on Unpredictable Thoughts.
So Granger leaking. Granger like, bro, you standing. I'm like, all right, boom, come, boom, we going. Ambulance come. Boom, ambulance come. They hop Granger in the car. Now, we following ambulance. Now, anybody who lived in Italy know they do not know how to drive.
They don't have no
rules,
driving laws.
No driving laws, just straight go mode. So you gotta know how to drive stick shift. So now I'm in a rented Fiat 500. You know what I'm saying? And that's why shout out to Jasmine, shout out to Kiara, because they ain't bend, they ain't break, they wasn't crying, they wasn't on none of that. They was focused, so I let them. So we driving. I'm literally speeding behind the ambulance, bro. Speed. Running through red lights, bro. Almost getting hit. Just trying to, follow the ambulance. Because we like, damn, like, this is Italy. Like, you hear me? We American. So, long story short, we get to the hospital. Boom. They let Granger get in the hospital. They wind up telling us, oh, you guys need to go to the police precinct.
Shit.
I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. What about my boy Granger? Like, he gonna be all right. All right, cool. Bro, we literally following behind. We getting escorted by police. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. Get escorted by police. We get to the station, and I see the dude who stabbed up Granger. I'm like, bro, that's him right there. Boom. We going to the other room. Bro, they said that dude was saying it was us.
That stabbed your own homeboy.
That stabbed. No, he was saying that I was the aggressor because I was the big dude and the knife was me. The knife was mine.
Oh.
You hear me? And that he used that, broke against me, and then stabbed Granger. That's when he wound up telling the police whatever. So I'm in the room trying to explain in my side, but they Italian, you hear me? They don't understand me. Yeah. So now I'm in contact with Bass. So it's me and Bass and like a liaison on the phone. They over here like, yo, I'm explaining them the story. What's going on? They trying to relay the message, bro. I'm just lost. I'm like, they don't even understand what I'm telling them. Like, it was not me. It was not. He stabbed my partner. But man, so long story short, bro, what they wound up doing, they wanted to actually put us in cuffs. Because they were saying that we was the ones that was the aggressor. No bull. You can ask Jazz, you can ask Key. There was this dude named Lucky. He comes to the precinct. This dude is Italian. Now, this dude was out there the whole time sitting out the Louis store, and he was just looking. I thought he was homeless or whatever. Dude really came to the police precinct and told him, like, nah, it was not us. It was him. Like, and it was cool. And after that, like, literally, we got off the phone with Bass, and we like, cool. So now we trying to figure out what to do because they wound up telling us this dude was in the mafia.
Oh.
So I'm like, hold on. He in the mafia? What's him? Like, we got to get them moving. So they telling me the dude won't even get charged because in Italy, like, they can't do nothing with that. And the most he can get for I'm like, that's attempted murder. He trying to murder my man. In America, that's at least 10, 25. You might get life for that. Dude, like, nah, 90 days. Like, 90 days.
If that. You're in the mafia.
Bruh. You hear me? So, next thing you know, now this was crazy, bro. We actually got escorted out the city.
What city
we was in
so
Palermo.
Palermo.
Palermo. Now, that's where the mafia originated.
Oh, for real?
Palermo, Italy.
Oh, I remember going to Palermo.
Palermo. E got caught up quick. No cap, bro. You can ask Jazz, bro. I'm telling you, you can call up Jazz right now. She would tell you we literally got escorted out the city by police. And then it like broke off. And I'm like, Jazz, we gone. We full speed back to base. We get the base,
about a
bro.
good like 2 hour, 3 hour drive, right?
Bruh, 2 hours, bro. So, I might even tell you, they brought Granger back to the police precinct. So now we got Granger with us now. So
Patched all up.
Granger thugging. He patched up. Ags Jazz, bro. We ride back to base. They say, yo, come straight to base. We go straight to the MAs. I'm on the phone with Jala telling him what happened. We go straight to the MAs. They like, woo. I'm like, bro, we just rock with y'all tomorrow. We goon. Bro, we go to Strikes across the street from Nas 1, bro. We in the club, Ags Jazz. We said, bro, my nigga just got stabbed. Fuck it, we about to lit this. We about to have fun. We about to turn it up. My nigga that made it, bro. We in the club throwing shots back. Word, you hear me? Throwing shots back all night. Had a good time.
Damn.
That's literally how that night went, bro. That was the worst night in Italy, but it turned out to be the best night. It was scary for a second. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
being escorted out the city by like Italian police, bro. That was like wow, bro. Like I'm just
that
like
barrier, you know, because it's just like, yo, you.
Then Bass saying they can't come to you. You hear me? So you just like, what? Hold up. Like
they hit you with the
yeah. Meet me here. You hear me? Like no.
What's it? Aspetta later. The later shit with the hand.
Yeah, the little finger shit.
Yeah. Enter my cappuccino.
Yeah. Mean guy. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like for real, man. Nah, bro.
Damn, man. Yo, that's crazy. Well, luckily, y'all made it out. And,
it was,
R.I.P. to Granger, you know.
Shout out to Granger, man. Rest in peace to Granger.
Yo, that's crazy. So, so you wind up joining the Navy, get stationed in Italy. You have your ups and downs. You out here living life as a young black man in these streets in another country, traveling to probably places like Malta, Amsterdam, London,
Malta
Rome.
was crazy, yo. You can go to Malta, turn up. You can go to Malta, I promise y'all. Live life.
What Malta at, like,
yo, bro, like Malta's like this little island. Like it's like I believe it's in between Italy and Africa, but in between like Sicily, Africa. Like, bro, St. Julian's,
Dutch, right?
Yeah, and look, it's one street you need to be on. It's St. Julian's. It's one staircase. Listen to me. It's across from the Hard Rock Cafe. Don't go nowhere else but that street. It go up.
St. Julian's.
Like while you walking up the steps, it's like balls. Like any ball you want. Strip club, no strip club, ball, like food, techno ball going crazy. This ball going crazy, man. It's lit, bro. It's lit. Everybody drinking. Yo, it remind me of Bourbon Street. I ain't gonna cap. Like, y'all can do that. Do that.
And the crazy thing about Malta is like all their clubs, they got the shooter trays.
Facts.
And everything is like, yo, it's cheap. So it's not like you paying $100.
Listen, I seen this dude. You hear me? Like, we in America, we get a shot, you get one shot. My son got a whole tray. They gave my boy 12 shots. Like, boys out here getting trays of shots. It's
like
really
20 euros.
You're going crazy in Malta. Go to Malta. And listen, they speak English.
Oh, they do, yeah.
They speak English. Look, they was taken over by, I think, like multiple countries. So like they really got different
Dutch.
Yeah, like a lot of different countries like took over Malta. That's like the history behind it.
Yeah.
But
they shot.
They speak English though, for sure.
What was that movie? You remember Popeye the Sailor Man? The movie?
The Sailor Man. No, I ain't catch that one.
Yeah, so Popeye, it's Popeye the Sailor Man.
For sure,
but like when they did the real time movie for it, they said they shot like scenes of that on that island.
Hey man, it's a beautiful island.
Yeah, that shit
I ain't gonna lie.
Beautiful. Like
Malta,
one of the best beaches I've been
to. Yeah. Malta was nice. Malta
no
beach was
filter
nice.
either. Like you could take a picture of that beach and
but then they drove on the left side. That was the only thing that was weird about Malta. Like the cars was on the left side.
The steering wheel.
Yeah. Facts. But the city was beautiful, man. Like shout out to Malta.
Anywhere too.
Shout out to everybody that went to Malta. They already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Malta.
Yeah.
What happens in Malta stays in Malta. I always know that.
It does. As I take my drink. Don't ask me no questions about Malta, okay? So
shout out to Malta.
Yo. What made you get out? So you did what? How many years total you did in the Navy?
I did a total of 7.
Okay, so shit. Damn, hold on. I don't know if that filters out anything. Hold on. So after Italy, where did you go?
After Italy, I got stationed. I was supposed to get stationed in Japan, but they got canceled. Glad they got canceled. And I wound up getting stationed in Norfolk on the USS Bainbridge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Bainbridge. Shout out to everybody man on the Bainbridge. Shout out to G-Dog. You hear me? Shout out to G-Dog. For sure. Shout out to Vontae. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T. Know that. Was
it like almost like culture shock coming back to America?
Shout out to Battle. Coming back to America. Yeah, coming back to America. It was a definite culture shock, bro. Like, I'm not gonna even cap. Like, being in Italy, like, you learn how to talk to Italian girls. You know, you learn how to get your little Italian thing going. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to date Italian girls. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Coming to America, I ain't gonna lie, my game fell off for a second, bro. I was lost in the lingo. They was on new words. I was like, hold up. You hear me? I was lost. You know, I was behind a power curve for a little second, though. But, that's just how it went. Bro. So, that was cool. But the culture shock, man, like, literally, the food. The food was the biggest culture shock. Like, bro, when I came over here, everybody was like, yo, all these Italian restaurants, like, I wouldn't even go to them because it's like, when you get that authentic, like, you gotta understand, that food in Italy, man, was awesome. When, like, that pasta was just, everything was just taking its time on. Like, nothing was rushed. Like, all this food you get out here be cold. It wasn't like that over there. It was like, everything you getting is hot. They literally taking their time for it. Like, then you get course meals, so it's like, it's not like in America where you gotta, get an appetizer, then you gotta wait 13 minutes for that, and then you gotta wait 50 minutes for your damn dinner. You hear me? Like, nah, Italy, like, what they do is they give you course meals until you get to your final entree. So, like, you literally pick, like, 2 or 3, 4 courses, and they bringing something out every, like, 5 to 10 minutes. Like, maybe you get your salad. Then maybe you get your bread. Then maybe you get a small meat. Then maybe you get, like, a meat and a grain. Then maybe you get your full entree. You know what I'm saying? So
everything is in portions, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It was love. So, like, that's what I miss. That was a culture shock. McDonald's was a culture shock because over there, bro, like, over here, they had the regular Sunkist, but they had the blood orange Sunkist over there. You hear me? That blood orange used to go digital. Shout out to the blood orange. Like, the blood orange Sunkist was crazy. And no, not Sunkist. It was a blood orange Fanta. That was crazy. And
but just the regular blood orange
then you
juice.
can get a Heineken. You can get a whole brew. You know what I mean? Right up in the line. In the McDonald's. That was facts.
Yeah.
That was facts.
And you could get, at certain grocery stores, you could get, they had already pre-made Jack and Cokes.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. You can
In
get
the
a
last bottle.
You can get a whole bottle of vodka for like about €15. Talk about 99% pure.
At the grocery store.
At the grocery store. Yeah. Jungle Juice used to go crazy in Italy. Shout out to the Jungle Juice parties. Definitely. Shout out to the Jungle Juice.
So, like, from your time in Italy to your time in Virginia, like how did that differ for you? Because you already had more time in the Navy. You grown as a man, as an individual, and as a leader in a sense. So did it become easier, or like, I guess just expound on how was the change for you?
The change coming from Italy to America was different because it's also, like you say, like just maturing. Italy was more fun. I really lived like I was in, I guess you could say, college, like, cause you know we barely worked, so we was off on Fridays.
Don't tell a lot of people that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 12 o'clock Mondays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know what time it was. So every weekend we was going somewhere. Every weekend was doing something new. You know, so it was really like, I came back to America like, bro, I'm just want to settle down and just be with a shorty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to just chill because, like, I really felt like I just gave it all in it. Like, bro, being drunk, being lit. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, growing as a man, coming back to America, it was like on a different mindset. It was like, bro, I just, you know, want to be different. You know what I'm saying? Do something different, learn, you know. And I actually wound up getting married, bro. You know what I'm saying? And divorce.
Shit.
Caught you back quick.
Yeah. Hey,
bro.
hold on. Do you think the military kind of makes you grow up a little quicker than, you know, compared to like your peers, like your friends in high school? Because you're in charge of people at such a young age. Like we just look at it as rank, but
the military puts you in leadership, but to be honest, it's where your mindset at. Because
I mean, if you stay in long enough, you can hit E5.
Yeah, and all that's cool, but it's really like your mindset. To me, it's like people can reach the next level just because, you know, boom, I'm smart. Oh, cool, I passed the test. Or boom, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm an E5. Yeah, I'm physically fit, so now I'm in charge of you. But you can really know way more than that person, bro. So it's like I never to me, it taught me the military taught me leadership, and it taught me really how to, like, you know, I guess you could say be a manager, because being a person that really want to help people, that was my main drive. I looked for leaders who help me, and that's how I would lead my people. It really depends on who the leaders you look up to. It's people who look up to assholes. It's people who look up to people who stuck up. It's people who look up to people who soft.
Yeah.
So you really got to find a happy medium in what type of leaders you look up to learn what type of leader you want to be. And at such a young age, I definitely moved up in rank, which was a blessing. So just being over people, man, like looking up to certain leaders, it really that's the type of leader I was. So it definitely did help me, and that definitely does put you, I would say, at an advantage. But you got to know how to adapt that also, because people understand the military is one way and the civilian life is another way.
Yeah,
it's a total different lifestyle. So you got to adapt that too. You got to know, you got to be able to learn how to take the qualities you learn in the military and be able to adapt them to the civilian life also when it comes to leadership, because you can't lead the same way you did up in that, because everybody not going to receive, you know what I'm saying, the way you lead. You know what I'm saying, the same way.
Like that. Everybody not going to receive not the way you lead. That's deep shit. So before you caught me off guard, you say you went to VA and got married, then got divorced.
Yeah, thanks, bro. That happened.
Crazy part is technically you wasn't a statistic, and what I mean by that is just like statistically known is that military wound up getting married within their first 4 years of they contract. So salute you on that.
Yeah, man. It was the dream, bro.
Yeah. Hold on, you said the dream. What do you mean by that?
Man, it's like the dream, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing and a curse, man. So shout out to her, definitely. Yeah, blessing and curse.
Understood.
I say, man, you win and you lose. That's life. You know what I'm saying? You go up and you go down. To be honest, bro, like everything happens for a reason. And people always gotta understand, if you ever get into a situation and you thought you lost, then that's really your own fault.
Yeah.
There's no situation that happens, good or bad, that you should lose in. You should always learn from it. You should always win from it. You should always become better from it and grow from it. Yeah. And that's why I say it's a blessing and a curse. No matter what happened, it's just like, it makes you better. It makes you value certain things better. So yeah, it was interesting going into it, but I was young. I tell people now, man, like, make sure before you enter anything, like, you be friends with somebody. Make sure you enter anything, that's what you want to do. Don't rush into nothing. Don't just, don't do none of that, man. And like,
don't be blinded.
Don't be blinded. Yeah, don't be blinded,
you
bro.
had sex a couple
times. The pussy can blind you.
Yeah.
If we can keep it
and
on
for the
that
women,
level,
dick can blind you as well. Shit.
Yeah, dick can definitely blind you too. But see, that's why I tell people, like, now, man, I'm more of a dude. I'm less off of energy. I mean, I'm less off of like looks and I'm less off of like, it's really a mindset thing, man. You got to get somebody you can rock with on, the headspace, the talk level, the energy level, the feel level. Somebody who rock with you just for you. Like, a pivotal thing, man, like, you got to just be you. And if someone don't accept you for you, then, that's where you don't need to be at. And sometimes that's what say you can really try to, as men and as women, we really at times like, flip ourselves to please another person. That's not what you should do. Like, you should never try to please somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, be you. Let them love you for you. Let them be you for you. Because when it's for you, it's real. It's authentic. It's true. And it go rock. You hear me?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing that's for you. Everything that's supposed to be for you, go be for you. You feel me? So, that's why I say shout out to her because, I actually rushed into definitely made a mistake into it, but man, it was a blessing and a curse. Learned a lot, had some good times, had some bad times, but it teaches you, man. It teaches you, it grows you, man. It grows you into a man. And I tell you one thing my grandfather always told me. He was like, look, a man not a man to a woman break his heart. That's the realest thing he told me. That boy said, when I came home after that divorce, I was look, man, I was down bad. I ain't gonna even lie. I was lost. I'm like, man, I was going crazy. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. He's like, let me tell you something. He was like, a man not a man until a woman break his heart. He said, you will always remember that. He said, once you understand that, he said, you'll be better than ever. He said, you gonna make it through. You gonna make it through because you a real one. You gonna make it through. But he was like, know that. A man not a man until a woman break his heart. He said, it teaches you different. And to me, bro, that really made me into the person I am today. It changed my whole outlook on what I want, my whole views on my lifestyle. Like, it made me to this guy that's talking to you right now on this podcast. Facts.
Yeah.
You know
how she break your heart? You want to talk about that or you want to skip?
No. Facts. How she broke my heart.
Especially being in the military. This shit is
being in the
crazy.
military, I mean, like, to me, like, I was a dude. I'm like, bro, I'm getting married. To be honest, man, like, I didn't tell my moms. I'm a Kevin, but mama always I didn't tell my moms. That was wild. I don't know why I did that. Bro, like, to be honest, bro, like, I feel like we kind of. It just wasn't. We kind of like sometimes, bro. You can break each other heart. Like sometimes, bro. And to not even to explain and get deep into the real is just like.
Oh, that's what I was at.
Keeping.
Go ahead.
Oh, for sure. No, we about to rap. We about to definitely rap into it. But like, you gotta understand too, man. In life, man. Always remember this, man. You can't be a damaged person going into a healed situation. A damaged person and a healed person can't work. Yeah. Like a healed person, they can rock. A damaged person and damaged person not gonna do nothing but damage each other. A damaged person and they can rock. They can rock, but instantly you still go damage the other person. A damaged person can bring down the healed person. The healed person can bring down the other damaged person. And sometimes you gotta know when you damaged too. And it's not a sense of just being damaged. It's like, man, things that we all go through in life that sometimes you really got to get out your system, really get over before you can really accept something else into you. Because you really can't, because essentially, when you damage, you not going to never really get that full to that person, you hear me?
Yeah.
You going to be on fall from that person, you hear me? So that's how I kind of felt our situation was. So, the hardest thing I felt, like, just to be honest, man, like, Shorty, we was rocking, we was kicking it.
Felt like your best friend at the time, huh?
At a time, but it was hell. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm the goody two shoe guy. I mean, sure, I brought Shorty through some bull. I'm not gonna even lie. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna even flat. I definitely brought Shorty through some bull. But just knowing that and understanding that, going through that, we had our ups, we had our downs. But I remember, like, after like 2 months into the marriage, shorty was like, I think we should just get into the NOLA. We should just let it go. And just like, man, it was like, I'm the type of dude, I'm like, bro, I'm in it to win it. So boom.
I'm in.
Like, I didn't do it for no reason. So next thing, shorty actually, we got married in December. Shorty actually didn't move to VA to like, I want to say like June, July.
Was she regular civilian military as well?
She was military, so she moved from Cali.
Okay.
She moved from Cali, moving to the crib. Everything was crazy. Everything was cool. Everything was moving smooth. And then, like, before we can get the furniture, we got into this big argument about my homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Big, crazy argument, man. So that went crazy. Next thing you know, we had each other next. Everything cool. 2 months go down the line, my homeboy Newton, face head. Yeah. So my homeboy Newton, at the time, he actually was homeless, man. You know, I'm a caring dude, so I'm like, yo, bro, I wanna, you can stay with me. You can stay with me, my nigga. You know, you good, bro. Like, I ain't about to have you on the street. I'm gonna help you get on your feet. You know what I'm saying? I knew you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude definitely should have stayed in. But, like, I knew you in Italy. I ain't about to have you down. You hear me? I know you, bro. Like, I actually wound up helping him get a job. You know, he wound up actually getting in school. And I did it all for me. You hear me? Like, I didn't want nothing back from that. Just wanted him just to get on his feet. You feel me? Because he was a good dude. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So, actually, I remember shorty actually telling me, like, yo, moving him in, go break us. She told me that. I'm like, and being young and naive, I'm like, whatever. Like, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, what that got to do with us,
so, to be honestly, bro, like, I remember, like, shorty was trying to, like, reach me in a sense. I guess you would say she was, like, trying to reach me in a sense at times. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, like, I was trying to reach her, too. And sometimes you got to find out, like, when somebody... you got to find out your love language, bro. Like, our love language was off. Like, that played a big part in it. But then the big thing wound up happening, she wound up moving one of her friends in. So she wound up moving one of her friends in. This young lady, she was cool. And to be honest, bro, shorty was cool. She had a little daughter. I'm like, all right, boom. She like, yo, my homegirl will stay for a month. I'm like, boom. Now it's Thanksgiving. We actually go home for Christmas. Let me tell you how crazy this shit go, bro. Now, mind you, this was a big breaker too. Rest in peace, definitely. I'm saying some unborn child. That's September, bro. Like, so like I say, she moved that July. That's September. I actually, she got pregnant, and we actually went to New Orleans. And coming back, bro, we actually lost a child. So that was a killer. That October, I think, right around October, the Navy hit me with a charge, bro. They hit me with a crazy charge, bro. So I had to fight that. Shit hit me with sexual harassment. Like they do every black dude in the military, bro. So I had to fight that to prove my innocence. And the crazy thing about that, long story short, like we can tap into that later, but long story short, bro, like going through a whole year just, fighting to prove your innocence for the military to really sit there and be like, I actually went to court. And they actually brought no evidence because there was no evidence against me. So they forced me to go through a whole case knowing that I didn't do it.
So some he say, she say, BS.
Bro. And I had like 15 to 20 witnesses, the people I work with. My whole chain of command stood behind me. And the ship brought no evidence against me. So for a whole year, they bust me down. They took my money and didn't give it back to me. That was my sole reason to getting out on the military before you even asked that question. That's why I got out. That's why I got out.
Yeah, right there.
That's why I got out. But
damn.
Yeah, man, just back to the story. So that was like that October, get hit with that. I remember rest in peace, my Uncle Sherman. He died that November. So I'm like, we going through that. Now this time me and Shorty, we still going at each other next.
Arguing.
Translation. Boom. Things not hitting. Now you get Shorty, move Shorty in. I'm like, boom. She got the little baby. I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, little choice. She like, yo, my homegirl can move for a month or two. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Shorty actually moving. Now, Newton staying downstairs. Shorty was staying downstairs. I'm like, Newton gonna be out the crib by New Year's. She like, Shorty gonna be out by New Year's. Cool. I'm like, Newton gonna be out by December. Cool. Going through it. Now, they chilling. She know, she with her homegirl. I'm the type of dude, I'm like, man, you my shorty, like, man, like, go chill with your homegirls. I ain't worried about that. You come back on the bed anyway. I'm gonna be right here, baby. You hear me? I ain't going nowhere.
You heard me?
I'm right chill.
You heard me?
Facts, you know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, go live your life. Go have fun. You know what I'm saying? I think people should do that, man. Go have fun, man.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm
secure
saying?
detachment.
Yeah, she know what's up. I know where my heart at. You know where your heart at. She coming back. So she going to chill with her homegirl. Boom. I'm like, I can watch the baby. I love children. To be honest, bro, chilling, cooling, drinking some yak, chilling with the little baby, watching Finding Nemo, all these little kid movies, you hear me? Just chilling.
Getting your daddy training on.
Get my little daddy. Like, I want to be your daddy, you hear me? Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, getting a little training on. So that's going digital. All right, boom. So training going crazy. And then I said training going crazy. And so next thing you know, long story short, now let's say we get home to what we doing. Shorty wind up going to Atlanta, bro. Shorty go
your
to
girl.
Yeah, go to Atlanta. At the time, my wife at the time, go to Atlanta. She goes to the A. Boom. She gonna chill with her homegirl. Boom. I'm like, cool, you gonna chill with your homegirl, cool, chilling. I'm like, but it's the first time she away. And we was going through a lot. I'm just like, man, she was trying to reach me. Like, she writing letters and stuff. I'm just like, And to be honest, bro, I was naive, bro. I was young. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like, that's
she writing letters?
It was like letters to me, like trying to I guess you like she wrote one letter to me, like trying to reach out to me, try to tell me how she want to be loved. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, bro, I kind of I read over it, but I was like, we was going through so much. I'm like, okay, I can do all this, I can fix all this. I'm like, you hear me? Like, but to me, it's like sometimes, bro, you can't. That's why I said being damaged. Sometimes you can't fix. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody not meant to fix everything. Sometimes, bro, there's things in life you got to go to God about for you to really understand.
Or
and that's
therapy.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Or therapy, facts. You know what I'm saying? Your choice. But you know what I'm saying? So it's just like I say, bro, we just going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Fussing, young stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, bro, we gonna get over this. We married. Like, shit, we in it to win it. I'm gonna get better. You will get better. Boom. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? This tough love, this hood love. You feel me? Like, we go rock this. Yeah. We gonna get this wave. You hear me? So I say, bro, she go home, came back, literally came back. Shorty was like, I was like, man, I miss you. I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, I really miss Shorty, bro. I'm like, damn, I really care about Shorty. I'm like, boom, Shorty came back. Shorty like, yeah, I ain't in love no more.
What?
Boom. Though, bro, I pick her up from the airport. She driving. She like, I'm like, man, I miss you. She's like, I miss you. I love you. She was like, what you mean? She was like, I don't know. I just feel like I ain't in love no more. Go to the crib. I'm like, you tripping. So, bro, those 2 weeks was like motherfucking military warfare. Shout out to Miss D. I love Miss D. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Shout out to your children. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to Nikki. Happy birthday, Nikki. It's her birthday today, definitely for sure. But I want to meet Miss D. She was a counselor. So, now, mind you, I'm fighting for the military junk. Yeah. You hear me?
And fighting for your love.
And fighting for my love. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Just lost my uncle. Just lost a little baby. So I'm really just all up in here going crazy. I'm like,
out of
yo,
it,
what's Zam? You know what I'm saying? So now, those 2 weeks, bro, was
Your
hell.
back
We
is
going
against the wall.
back against the wall. So Miss D like, yo, I'm literally trying to fight for. I'm like, yo, do this. I'm reading books, bro. I'm reading scriptures, bro. I'm like, how I'm gonna get this back, yo? I'm like, I'm praying, I'm fasting. I'm like, bro, I'm like, how I'm gonna get this back? What to do? I'm like, she not responding like this. She not listening to this. Like, she literally had a wall against me. She was literally done. And we go home. We go home for Thanksgiving. Boom. Oh, did we go home for Thanksgiving? Let me see. Hold up. I might be lying. Hold up. I ain't about none of that. Hold up. We did something for Thanksgiving. What happened for Thanksgiving? Did we go home? I don't know. I think we did. No. We did go home. We did go home for Thanksgiving. But when we went home, I don't think we spent Thanksgiving together. No, we went down together, and that was the first time we talked because we was going through it. So that's the first time we just like, boom. So I'm like, she wasn't talking to me. She wasn't giving me none. She was just, bro. It was
your dick in the bathroom.
You heard me? I'm like, hold up. And I wasn't even knowing that. I'm like, bro, I'm just like, what the fuck? Here? I'm going crazy. I'm like, dog, it's not right here, man. So, I'm like, she gotta talk to me on this trip. I remember talking to my nigga Gito. I'm like, yo, she go talk to me on this trip. You hear me? Yeah. She go talk to me. So Shorty, so we go on a trip, bro. I'm like, 10-hour trip to Atlanta. You go talk. Shorty wound up talking. Really
get a deeper understanding.
Get a deeper understanding of what she at. And sometimes, bro, you gotta understand like when somebody done. But I'm like, why is she done? Like, I don't get it. And that's when I went home and bro, like we spent Thanksgiving together. And it was her birthday. I think her birthday like the 24th, you hear me? Yeah, it's the 24th. So it was her birthday and Thanksgiving like the 25th. So we going out, we chilling, trying to I went out. I'm like, shoot, we going to the club, threw some money for the club. Like, I'm trying to just make it right.
Yeah,
all this, make it boom, make it rekindle something. You know what I'm saying? And bro, just being 1,000, it just like, I'm like, yeah, it may be right. Then, like, we literally driving back, and she like, bro, I'm just done. Boom. And I'm just like, after that, I was just like, gone, bro. I'm just like, because I was just going through so much, you hear me? Yeah. I'm just like, I might not be in the Navy because they telling me I did something I didn't do. Yeah. That's a dishonorable discharge that could be happening.
Fuck your whole life up.
Whole life up. I could be doing that, you hear me? So, bro, just being real, like, I was really going through. So, like, Newton, so this is crazy. Newton wound up robbing us, bro. Newton wound up saying he took some shit, you hear me? Newton took some shit, and he wrote in the letter like, yeah, I had to skate. When we took some money and stuff, he like, bro, I had to skate, boom, boom. And he was gone, bro, out the crib. Now, he was in my crib for Thanksgiving. He was gone. So this is my partner that me and you both know from the jam. Money. See, you sent them some money.
Yeah, when he was in Tampa. Yeah. Because when he left before me, and then I got stationed in Albany, Georgia. And so I was like, oh, he's in Florida or whatnot. I was like, yo, let's link up. He was like, all right, bet. Then he was like, yo, can you send me some bread or whatnot? I was like, yo, I don't mind sending you no bread because I know you as an individual. Sent him some bread. And then, like, a couple weeks later, sent him some more money. He's like, yo, I'll pay you back. And I'm like, all right, cool. Then next thing you know, this nigga went up the charts.
Yeah.
Because I think he was trying to move to Texas or something.
He was trying to keep moving. He was trying to move, bro. But, yeah, that nigga, like, that shit was crazy. That was a hard time for me because, like, you know how close me and Newton was.
Yeah.
You know, that was my boy. That was Newton was Robert. That was my boy. That was my roommate, G. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know how that go. So that happened, bro. Now, me and Shorty going through it. So now I want to moving out, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do love my girl, Jasmine. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out to her sister, Joy. Joy actually opened her doors for me. Joy wanted to open the doors for me, bro. I'm like, I want to call him, like, bro, I just got to leave. The thing that made me leave, like, Shorty literally, like, cook food. She cooked food, bro. I'm holding the other girl a baby. And Shorty brought old girl a plate in front of me. And I'm like, where my plate at? And Shorty just was like, oh, you can go make a plate. I went upstairs right then and there and packed my shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No bullshit. I left, came back, going crazy, trying to come. I definitely came back a bunch of times, try to, like, boom, 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 talk about it. Like, come on, we can work it out. But to be honest, bro, that's what I'm saying, just being delusional, being like, you hear me? Being young, you hear me? Being just lost, like, being in your head, being in your feelings, you just do, different things, you hear me? So that's what I said.
All you know is basically at that point, like, yo, we gotta make it work.
That's what I'm saying. I was just so lost with everything else. I'm like, bro, I just can't lose this. I can't lose a job. I can't lose a shorty. I just lost a baby.
Yeah, so you just
I'm like, I need something. You know what I'm saying? I need something, but that was a real low time in my life, bro. I was really by myself. Like, a lot of my friends left me. I lost a lot of people I really care about during that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things I did too that I had to man up to. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of becoming a man, like really understanding your flaws, understanding your losses, understanding like, bro, you got to check you too. Like that Michael Jackson song is really about the man in the mirror. You hear me? Sometimes you got to look into yourself and really, challenge yourself, bro. We all not perfect, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand where your flaws at, you know what I'm saying? So you can get past them and get through them.
Yeah.
That's real talk, you hear me? So, that's why I said the first marriage didn't work out. That was cool. Boom. Damn, Rock. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Rock. But after that, another crazy thing, one of my other partners, Rich, who was out there, man. And I never thought I'd speak on this, but boom, bumping. You hear me? Rich, man, this is we was cool too. Now, I ain't gonna say Rich was messing with Shorty. I ain't gonna say bro did, and I'm gonna call that on that. But this how it go. If me and you partners, Chris, that's my Shorty, bro. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm in
your wife at the time.
My wife at the time. You in Italy with my wife at the time. I'm in America. I'm like, bro, I take a trip out to Cali. I'm like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you my G, bro. Like, she needs something, bro. Like, you go out, bro. Take care of her, bro. Have fun. Yeah, that's the homie. Treat her right, bro. He like, bro, I got you. Boom. So you my G. You my dog. You coming back during the time we divorcing. Cool. You met her through me. We talking real talk. You hear me? You met her through me. Why? When we going through a divorce, is you at the crib? So I want to find he was at the crib. I'm like, so bro, as soon as I found out, I pulled up to his crib. I'm like, bro, like, what's up, bro? Like, not, I didn't come out. I ain't gonna even cap like that. open the door, talk to him, like, bro, let me holler at you, bro. Like, heard you, like, you know what I'm saying? What's that, bro? Like, why you went to the crib, bro? Like, bro, like, who doing, I went to the crib. Like, we just chilling, bro, and nothing like that. I'm like, bro, why you at the crib? That's my ex. That's my wifey. You met her through me.
Yeah.
If we going through a divorce, why you at the crib?
I ain't meet y'all at the same time.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like, it's like me
together.
being with her friends or being cool with her friends when we done. We done. So, respectably, your friends got to go too. You hear me? Yeah. Like, that's just how it go. You didn't build no relationship with her.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Understood. Like, and you met her through me? What relationship y'all got? But then it's like, when I asked you not to go over there, you tell me face to face you're not going to go, but then you went back again. But now you on Top Golf doing Valentine's Day weekend. You can ask my jit dog. You can ask my dog. You hear me? I call my nigga. Yo, it was a crazy night. I call my boy JT. Shout out to JT. I call my boy Warren. Shout out to Armstrong. She'll tell you. I call my boy Cam. I'm like, bro, it's pressure. I'm like, yo, dog. My boy JT was in some scams crazy. I'm like, bro, like, look, we got to go get Buddy. Buddy he was at Top Golf with Shorty and, like, was on Facebook. I wound up calling my mama. Like, the craziest thing my people ever told me, my mama was like, you know, and I'm going to tell you, she was like, is you willing to, like, literally go crazy or lose your life over a piece of pussy? Ooh. That's what my mama told me. And I just shut up.
Yeah.
And that was it. I gotta rock through this, you hear me? I got a boss back, you hear me?
Like, it's excruciating at the time.
Yeah. It was a lot. It was a lot, bro. But to me, I'm like, that was my let go. Because it was like a play. It's like, you playing with me now, you hear me? Yeah. So, going through the divorce, got the divorce paper. We was divorced, like, bro, we like literally married that December before, divorced like that month. It was over. Boom, boom.
Damn.
Yeah, I was out the house before the December.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the whole jump, bro. That was the marriage, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah. So, my last question about the military. With your time being there, what's one thing you would change about the military overall if you could? Especially, you know, with you being a black, with us being black men.
What I would change, I would actually change the leadership. I would actually change how the people they put into leadership. Like you say, a lot of people come to the military blind. They come to the military from it can be from any type of environment. You get into the military, you make a couple of ranks, and now you in charge of this person or that person, but you really a squaw, or you really a buffoon, or you really you really ain't
hitting on them.
Yeah, you ain't hitting on them, but you're teaching other young men, other young people coming to the military how to fail. And then you got certain people who teaching, this, you got to stay in this certain community. It's people, bro, who can go in the military, bro, and just do whatever they want to do and just make rank. They can beat people up. They can drink.
Shout out to the Filipino mafia.
Yeah, shout out to the mafia. Shout out to the white people mafia. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really be down bad. Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They treat people like, especially to be us as brothers, bro, like they treat us, as a man, I get a military. Like, I would never sit here and down no man who loves the military. I just had a different experience. But as a black man, I would recommend it to my brothers to go out there to do it, find a trade, find something that you enjoy about it, learn something, use its benefits that it has, and get out. Giving it 20 years of your life, to me, it's just, you just like signing up on a slave credit because you never go touch 100 bands. So what you doing it for? What you want to be, like, you gonna have to move here and there. And it's not, okay, we're not talking about touching money or being wealthy. Okay, let's not say that. But you gonna get treated like nothing. When you get to the top, the higher you go, you have to stop being you. And that's not me. I'm real, dog. I came from the hood. Like, I'm authentic, B. This is me. I'm going to give you me. That's the only thing I can give you. I can't give you nothing else. Mm-hmm. If you don't like me for me, I can't rock with you. And the military, you really can't be you. You got to be them. They want you to be the sailor. They used to say the U.S. Navy's over your heart for a reason. But I'd be like, shit, my name first. You hear me? Yeah. I'm squad first before anything. Before the Navy, I'm squad, the third. Know that. Mm-hmm. I know my people's came from.
Oh, the legend about to come out.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know where I come from. I know
a quick legendary squad story real quick.
A legendary squad story. Shout out to squad. That was a different time, man. Yeah, that was a fun life, though. It was. You know what I'm saying? It was a good life.
But you changed leadership overall, though.
Yeah, change leadership.
How they promote.
Yeah, definitely. How they promote, the type of leadership they put in, and just make it fair. It's not fair, bro. Military's not fair for a black man, and I'll just be honest with you. It's meant for you to, I say, turn into what they want you to be, not to what you want to be. because they can never adapt to what you want to be. Understand that. So you can't really be you. Because how they gonna let you be you if they can't never adapt it or willing to take the chance to understand? Like, you know, like to me, bro, a lot of people go into the military with PTSD from their childhoods and bring it into the military. And the military don't understand how, like, you may be in racist or you may be in treat me like I ain't nothing. I just came from that. So you really just worsen my childhood. You really just worsen my whole, you know what I'm saying, post-stress disorder because I'm getting it from this and that, you know? It's just deep, bro. Like, the military do a lot. And I mean, and that's on the darker side, bro. That's on the side, like I say, that you not go see on TV. And it's not like that everywhere. It's love. Some places it's not. But, bro, like, it's some places where it's dark. And the people that do you dirty. Them small, they'll do you dirty. I ain't gonna even go too deep into it. I ain't trying to get popped out here. But, you know, they do you dirty.
Yeah.
But know what I'm saying? Shout out to the military.
I get you overall.
But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? It teaches you a lot. It got good qualities behind it. I'm not going to lie, but it's just about the command you get into. And that's why I say change the leadership. It's not actually the Navy or the military as a whole. It's the leadership. It's the people you have in leadership. Once you change them, things will be better.
Yeah, because I feel as though, like some people wind up getting promoted to the rank, but a lot of people aren't the rank. And that makes a lot of sense because it's like, yo, with certain ranks in the military, it's just like, yo, a second class. If you say second class, you could probably think of one good one and one bad one.
Facts.
And then, like a chief, if like, yo, chief, like, who's your favorite chief? You probably think of like.
Shout out to Senior Chief Colin. Chief.
There you go. That's like the embodiment.
I love you. She kept it real with me. She kept it true. That's what I'm saying. It's your leadership. Yeah. It's your leadership. When I got around a leader like her, bro, it was awesome. It's all about your leadership. And she led. She led from the front. She led from the truth. She actually taught. She actually let us be us. But understand, she actually allowed us to grow because she adapted to our community where we came from. So that was the best thing about her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely just like maybe trying to teach.
Love you, Senior Chief. You know that.
To have like a versatile leadership.
Yeah, definitely diversity within leadership.
Yeah. So you did your time, 7 years. You wound up getting out.
Facts.
You went to college. Shout
out to HU. Shout out to Howard. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. So 7
shout
years.
Shout out to HU, SOB, Airman Money Gang. You know what I'm saying?
So 7 years prior to that, you coming from New Orleans. Well,
shout out to the hood. Uptown,
Atlanta.
3rd Wall, 2nd and Clara. Shout out to the A. I rock with the A. Shout out to all my boys out East Atlanta. Know that. Shout out to all my boys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fred, Tone, Ray. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Squire, David, LeBruh. You know what I'm saying? Know that. CT always, no matter what. DJ. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to Shern, Cuzzo, Gid. Know that.
So you wound up coming like 7 years prior. You wound up coming from New Orleans. Thanks. Well, from the South basically, and then going to Italy, and then from Italy to Virginia. And then Virginia, now you're going to D.C. Like, most people would have got out and just went directly back home, but, like, you chose not to go back home in general. So, like, what made you want to go to D.C. out of all places?
Shout out to Swag. Shout out to John, too. So, my Bama boys know that. Always love. What made me want to go to D.C.? Wow, this is crazy, bro. So this is crazy. So D.C., man, like, man, that was just God, man. Like, bro, I was really just chilling, cooling, man. And I'm like, man, I'm talking to my mama like, man, I don't want to go home. But I might have to come back home for a second, get back on my feet, then push out. But I'm telling myself, I'm like, man, I want to go home. I'm like, I just want to go to, I know I was going to college. I actually want to go to Morehouse.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Boy, smart, know that. Always been smart, know that. Regardless.
Smart.
Yeah. Boy, ain't dumb out here. But anyway, I actually want to go to Morehouse, or Georgia State, one of them two, up in the city. But then, I was in Atlanta, and then, after that, man, it was just like, I want to do supply chain management, but like everybody offers supply chain management as a master's. So the school like Michigan State, the Rutgers, you know what I'm saying? Villanova, they all have master's program, Penn State. Long story short, man, Howard was the only school I seen with a bachelor's program for supply chain management. And just to like, I'm like, wow, HU? I'm like, man, that's cool. I'm like, man, I can't get into HU. I heard you got to be boom. You gotta know somebody. You gotta be smart. All this boom,
prestige.
You gotta, you gotta be somebody different. Did you go to Howard? You know what I'm saying? Because of what it represents, and it definitely represents that. I definitely do appreciate the things that HU has definitely put forth for me.
HU,
shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate the people I met there. Met a lot of cool people there. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All that, man. But just to be honest, man, like, I actually seen it. I never forget, bro. I took a picture of it. You can ask my mom, bro. Took a screenshot and circled and sent it to her. I'm like, Mom, like, they got supply chain management. I actually went to the school, walked up to the school, man. Met this little short guy, dude about standing about 5 feet. You know what I'm saying? Little short guy, big beard. You know what I'm saying? Head ass. Boy called Deshaun. Shout out to my boy Deshaun. Actually met him, and he actually helped me get in, man. Gave him my, told him I wasn't interested getting into it. Like, they looking for people, had the GPA. And next thing you know, man, he said, man, I'll let you know. I actually got the letter like a month later. I was accepted, man. And I moved to D.C. next month. So I'm out here. Shout out to Washington. Shout out to D.C. Always thanks to Deshaun for, you know what I'm saying, since that beginning, man. Appreciate that, brother. And, yeah, man, shout out to HU. Love that. You know what I'm saying? HBCU love for sure. You know what I'm saying? We got HU on rock. You know that HU fitness on rock.
What sparked your interest in your current degree plan as far as supply chain? And
that's why I say, man, the military is also it has its ups and its downs. Like I say, the leadership changing some of that'd be good, but that's why I say finding that trade. And I actually found the trade of being a logistics in the military. So being blessed with doing that, being in Italy, working in the post office, I also worked at the logistics support representative where I was actually doing really global logistics because I was moving parts from the warehouses, organizing, you know what I'm saying, trucks and things to get to the pier, to get to the different ships, to go to different countries, tracking the customs, making sure the orders. So, man, that was a blessing, man, and I actually fell in love with it. It was cool. It was like me. It was like, man, like, I can be behind a computer, but I can be hands-on. I can be in it.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, I can be on ground. I can be like, man, like the passion behind it, bro. Like the passion behind logistics to me is awesome, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful like way that everything connects. And then it's like so many pieces that makes it the supply chain management. So just to be honest, I want to just coming from, like, say, from nothing, bro. I wanted so much better for myself. My father came from nothing, and him just getting a 5-bedroom house and 2 cars. I said, if he got that from nothing, I gotta get 2 times that different than what he got. So I gotta get it. So my drive, my motivation is really my background, where I came from, and my family, and really just like showing my little cousins a different way out. So that supply chain management, man, is just like. Just being able to touch so much more different routes I can go into it, and I just wanted to be just something I definitely want to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Like most people who are in it always just say, like, man, you really gotta love what it does to like really enjoy it. You gotta love what logistics. Just like being a person who does pharmaceuticals, you gotta love the art behind medicine, the art behind being a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I just love the art behind the supply chain management.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Supply chain supply chain is fairly new industry, correct?
Facts.
Yeah. So like how do you know the history as far as like how new is it? Like within the past 25 years, there's probably no master's degree, is it?
Currently, I wouldn't say it's a master's degree required to get into. Sometimes they really just look for experience. Me, I have 7+ years of experience that a lot of military. I think most I've saved the military in 1 year. I want to say, it was like a couple of million. I say like 2.5, $3 million for the military one time in loss and preventions 1 year. Organized multiple DLR storerooms and repairable storerooms. So it's just like, man, it's a fairly new industry. But knowing in the military how it was going to grow and seeing it grow globally made it just better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I actually used to track it in the military to see like, it's got like a 15% or 25% job increase in the next 10 years. And I actually looked at something like that in 2010. So it's funny being in 2020, like, I already knew this was going to happen. And I'm here, so I'm like, shoot, I'm rocking with it, man. But it's just weird to be like, wow. That's why I said the military has its perks, but it depends on placement. And that's why I said leadership. And my senior chief, she really was the one that really get me right, make me understand, and make the military work for myself, and make me understand that you can really play the civilian side and you can play the military side, but it's a certain way you got to be. It's a certain way you got to act. Sometimes you got to leave that hood behind. Sometimes you got to understand it's a growth pattern you got to go through to become a better person. And that's what I said, man. It's about leadership. Leadership, definitely.
Yeah. Are there, like, you know, from you being from the South or whatnot, because I really didn't know about too much of HBCUs until after I joined the military, and that's because with me, I did everything in my power to avoid college. Like, that's the only reason why I joined the military, is because I was like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't trying to go to college. But, you know, with HBCUs being like a lot in the South, do you see any differences between the HBCUs from the North versus the South?
Bro,
so it's like the culture.
Let me tell you something, guy. Like, these going to Howard, son, I be like, bro,
it's you.
Y'all, shout out to HU for sure. Shout out to the North HBCUs, but ain't nothing like the South HBCUs. Okay. You don't get it.
So it's
like,
a little Southern rivalry going on.
Like, being from the South, I'll rock
sibling
with HU.
Rivalry, my bad.
Yeah, sibling. I love HU. Y'all got my heart. Know that I got my heart. You know what I'm saying? Bites and pride for sure. You hear me? But man, like, going to school, my mom at Southern, and going to school, my grandmother sometimes at Grambling. Like, those Xavier universities, like those Tennessee universities, those you know what I'm saying, you know, FAMU, those Southern HBCUs, bro. It's like, that's it. It's like when I say like Howard, you understand, like Howard's in DC, so only people gotta travel to Howard. DC don't love Howard. You feel me?
What do you expound upon that?
Like, to me, it's like, okay, let me put it like this.
Is it because of the whole gentrification thing?
Gentrification, I could say, be a part, but like, Howard's not DC. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
To me, like, when you come from, and I might be wrong. I'm new to HU, you hear me? But to me, I don't think Howard DC. Like, when you go to the South, like Southern University, that's the whole yam. Like,
yeah. So if you go to Tallahassee,
that got New Orleans on yam. They got Beyond Grambling, the whole city behind Grambling. Like, the whole Washington, D.C. not marching behind Howard. They march behind George Washington, Georgetown, University, Catholic University, University of America. You know, all
so it doesn't represent.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like, when you go to Albany, Georgia, Albany State is
Albany
like.
riding with Albany.
Yeah.
You go to Tennessee State, the whole state of Tennessee riding behind Tennessee.
Got it,
You feel me? Most of Tennessee ride behind Tennessee. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, you can go to, all right, let's say if Howard band, let's go to bands. Howard band, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Showtime, everybody in Showtime. But let's say HU band, people know them. They move around here and there. But let's say when Southern move around. Or let's say when Grambling move around.
Yeah.
Let's say when Jack State move around.
Let's
say when TSU move around.
It's a little different.
Let's see when FAMU move around.
It's a little different.
You feel me? Like, they come in, you hear me? Them baritone, man. Them trumpets going crazy.
Yeah.
The
drum line is crazy.
The tubas coming in the back going stupid.
Yeah.
The dance team going bananas. You hear me? It's just a whole different vibe.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And the difference between a North HBCU and a Southern HBCU, like, that swag something different. Like it's something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, I love HU, and a lot of people in HU, a lot of prominent people in HU, shout out to HU, boom, but they know. You go to like a Southern, it's time, bro. It's time, and they coming, they riding behind the football team. They ride behind the basketball team.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah. The South does go ham.
HU more education. That's cool. We stand by that. You know what I'm saying? We stand by that. But, you know, come on, bro. The you know what I'm saying? The guys. That's the South, B. Shout out to the South. Shout out to the South.
It's crazy because, like, I remember I went to my first HBCU homecoming at Albany State or whatnot. Man, shout out to Cutting Edge Barbershop in Albany, Georgia. Shout out to my barber, GB in LaRon or whatnot. Yo, I went out there. What do you call it? It's called the yard. Yeah, so I went on the yard or whatnot.
What, HU?
No, HU at Albany State. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the yard, yeah.
Yeah, it was tailgate, my bad. When we
out there for the game.
Tailgate, man. I got so damn drunk, bro.
You got lit, B.
I got so damn drunk. I got back on base around like 8 o'clock. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this nap real quick, and I'm gonna go out by like 10 o'clock. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, man, fuck this.
Killing it, bro. Out there, bro, having a good time, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess my goal is to go to every HBCU homecoming.
Bro, me too. I want to go to. I heard NCAT was crazy. I heard NCAT Jones was crazy. I never been to the Spell House Jones.
Ooh.
I heard.
Ooh.
You heard me?
And
I used to.
you heard me,
Been out there. Ooh. You hear me? Gotta go slide out there. I never been to Florida for one of they Jones yet. I know that go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you gotta go to the backwoods. You gotta go to, the Jackson States, the Fisk University, them schools in the cut.
what is it, Benedict? Is that a HBCU?
Yeah, I think that's up north, ain't it?
Benedict College, that's not in
that's
South
Texas.
Carolina?
Might be, them Geechee folks out there. Shout out to South Carolina. Shout out to G-Dog.
I may be wrong. I don't know.
Shout out to Smooch.
Yeah. That's crazy, yo. So, what is my next question for you? Do you think if you wouldn't have gone into the military, if the military wasn't paying for college, do you think you would have gone after yeah?
Nah. Negative. I
So
was
it's
going
like an incentive.
if initially I was going to the military because I didn't want to put the burden on my peoples because
That's my same thought process.
because I didn't do what I needed to do in high school. Just being honest. So I didn't get no scholarships. I didn't do what I needed to do. So I didn't feel like it was right for me to put that burden on them. Like, y'all got me out the hood. So it ain't right for me to put y'all back in the struggle trying to make. So I'm like, I gotta go do what I gotta do. You hear me? I gotta make me how I make me. You hear me? So just, I'm like, it's time to boss up. So to me, that was the only move that I was actually, bro, flipping. I used to was the grill operator at Waffle House. You hear me? Shout out to Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? I was out there flipping. Asked all my partners, they had the waffles out for the low. Had the low waffles going. The sausage biscuits was booming. You hear me? We was in that thing going digital all times of night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the country boys in Georgia. They used to pull up. But you know what's going on, man. I used to really be the grill operator, and I was like, bro, this ain't me. This ain't life. You hear me? Like, and so I'm like, the military was the best option for me to maybe go to college and, get out, do something different. And actually, bro, my first 3 cities when I picked into the military, I picked Italy, Germany, and Africa.
Oh shit.
No, Italy, Germany, and Spain. I wanted to go to Europe. I didn't pick nothing in America, bro. I didn't want to be in America, bro. And I didn't want a job that I couldn't go overseas in. I wanted a job I can travel in.
Yeah, so
You know
you
what
just
I'm
like
saying?
in a sense, like,
Yeah,
yo, I want to leave. I need to leave.
Yeah, because you want to see, like, man, people really think, like, man, anybody out here talking about something, they in the hood, they just want to be in the hood 24/7, they thugging 365, like, brother, they mindset, brother, they capping. They ain't real talk, you hear me? Being honest, bro, like, when you in the hood, bro, you want to get out there. You want to see something different. You want to be a billionaire. You want to, like, live in a big house. You don't want to live like, how you living. You don't want to have to, just rely on a convenience store, eating burgers off bunny bread. You hear me? Like, eating hot dogs off regular bread.
Yo?
See, bunny bread, shout out to bunny bread. You don't know about that bunny bread. That's a little white slices of bunny bread, you know what I'm saying? We used to put the burgers on there. My grandma used to get the ground beef, you know what I'm saying? I know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Put the bunny bread
Regular
on there.
sandwich bread.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the pork and beans life. Everybody was on them pork and beans when you really couldn't make it happen. Them sardines, they had tuna fish. But you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, growing up like
Vienna
that, bro.
sausages.
Vienna sausages, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I still eat
Like,
them to this day.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Occasionally.
you know what I'm saying? SpaghettiOs, raviolis, like, yeah, man. But, like, bro, like, really just growing up like that, man. Like, I tell people, bro, like, never, bro. Never, bro. Like, growing up in the hood, like, I think it gives you another kick that a lot of people really don't never get because,
you don't take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted, and it grows you up so much more, man. It makes you 10 times better to me because once you use that drive, nigga, and like, you can't do nothing but go forward, bro, because you don't want to go back.
Yeah.
You don't want to go back. Like, you just know how it is or how it could be. You hear me? Like, and you be like, you be laughing at it, but you be like, I can't go. You want to go back to be with your partners, but you like, I got to keep going because if I go back, I'm going to get sucked right back in. Be right back on the block playing a game, playing 2K, smoking. Next thing you know, we in the club every week, and now we don't got no money. You hear me? We gassed up every week, and we don't have no time for that. We got to do things different, man, move forward, bro. And that's what I'm saying, like, so that's why I say, bro, I love the hood, bro. I love it, bro. And I think people need to start really capping and try to be NBA Youngboy 24/7 because that's cap. Like, that's not even really what's going on. You get slapped up in the hood real quick doing that.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yo, so my question to you, as
Facts.
far as like college life, before we get into your other endeavors that you do you think coming from a military background, do you think that helps you, or has helped you along your college journey with you being disciplined and accomplishing your goals? Because you kind of already lived, in a sense, like you lived your quote unquote college life in Italy. And what I mean by that is like your first, like 18 to 21 years just partying and shit.
Facts.
And now it's just like, you're at the age you're at now, you're going to college in a sense for your first time. But it's like, yo, I already know this game.
Right.
I can focus. I don't need to go to, all the little, parties and,
Facts.
drink and not go to class.
Yeah.
Oh, we got somebody that don't go to class in the building. Hey, shout out to you.
Yo, shout out. Yeah, man, she remember going to that class. Let me see. On the real though, bro. Yeah, it disciplines you. It disciplines you in a way because it it kind of be like, okay, I already had this discipline. I got this other endeavor. But to be honest, bro, it really don't do a lot. It's really yourself. You got to discipline yourself. The military, like I said, the military is a game you got to play. Yeah. And that's the thing. You got to turn into that person. Once you remove from that person, you have to really remove. You can understand the qualities it taught you, but, bro, it's really you. You have to push yourself. You can still go to the club. You can still skip class. You don't skip class. You can still have fun. But to be honest, man, like you gotta want it. You gotta have that driving factor to push you to be and get what you want in life. And if you don't got that, ain't no military, ain't no friend, ain't no sister, ain't no brother that go help you get it, bro. Yeah. You gotta be the one to go do it. You gotta be the one to go get it, man. And it's just like, it's love, bro. It's real, bro. I love it, bro. I love the military. I love what it's doing. I love how it's going. And Captain, I just said I love the military. Let me go and retrade that back. slide, rewind. I love the things that the military has taught me, but like I said, man, it's really on you. It's YOU. It's what's in you that pushes you to be the best you can be, and that's what disciplines you. Yeah. Because when you get that degree, you gotta look at it like, yeah, many other people help you, but it's you. You did that. Yeah. When you walk across that shit, we giving you this degree. And like, man, I'm doing this for Bree, man. Like, shout out to my cousin Brianna, man. This was just piggybacking on one of my other worst times in the military. Shout out to Bree. Bree, actually rest in peace to Dope B also. Bree actually was killed 2013, man. And, right after her 21st birthday. That's why I tell everybody, for your 21st, man, have fun, turn up, man. Have the best time of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, Lil Cuz, I was actually, bro, on the Bainbridge. Crazy, bro, on the Bainbridge, bro. Crazy where I found this out. Watching CNN, bro. Sitting on the mess decks, chilling, and it was like there was a shooting at a club. This rapper was killed, and 2 other people got shot. Next thing I know, I get called into the office. The thing squad comes to CNC office. I'm like, boom. She like, it's a Red Cross message for you. I'm like, boom, it's a Red Cross message. She was like, boom, I read it. And my mom and them sent a message telling me my cousin was killed, bro. So shit. That was like one of the worst times in the military for me, because like to see everybody on the mess decks looking at that kind of, and then like to see like, you know what I'm saying, to go hear that noise and go hear that and then know you got to deal with the dilemma, like I can't even be there for your funeral. I never been to my cousin's grave site since that day, bro. Never. And that's another driving factor in me getting out of the military, because I'm like, I missed that, and I regret missing that day. Me and Bree was just talking, bro. Like, we was supposed to link up for Mardi Gras. We was going to New Orleans together, but like, bro, like, and that was another driving force getting out of the military, like not being able to be with your family. I'm a family dude, bro. Like, I love the thing about family. Like, I love one day having children and, like, you know, being home with your kids. Like, the military doesn't allow that. It doesn't allow you to raise your family. It doesn't allow you to be with your children or your wife as such every other day. And you know what I'm saying? So, and when you have losses like that, you can't be there. And I regret that every day, bro. I regret that every day. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? It was a blessing. Shout out to Meek Mill. That's another reason why Meek Mill, one of my favorite rappers, he actually shouted out my cousin. You know what I'm saying? During that time, because she was actually one of his favorite. he was actually one of her favorite rappers, you know what I'm saying? He shouted out, you know what I'm saying? So definitely that's why I meet one of my boys, you know what I'm saying? I always shout out to Meek for that. Appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? T.I. too. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? Because they definitely show love. Because actually, Dope B was one of T.I. rappers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, yeah, that was deep for me. You know what I'm saying? That was deep for me. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, bro.
Yeah, so your cousin is like your driving force.
That's my driving force. I do it for her. Like, when I walk across that stage, like, the plan is to have a whole Dickie suit with her on her back. And, like, shit, I did it for you, Bree. You hear me? Like, on the hat, like, I did it for Bree. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Troy State, too. That's what she went to. She was almost done, though, but... Shout out to Bree. That's the only reason why I do this. For Bree. Know that.
You heard me?
You heard me? Know that.
I'm going to say it right.
Always love that, Bree.
Yeah, I'm going to get it right with the accent. You heard me? Like on fire in Jesus.
Shout out to T0ubl3s. You hear me?
No, that's dope, though. So, like, like I said earlier, like, supply chain management is kind of a new degree field. And we talked about maybe like 2 months ago about it. He was kind of breaking it down of like exactly what supply chain management is. And because I know a couple people, I know you probably know too, are just like logistics.
Facts.
Yeah, but like supply chain management is a whole different world.
Yeah, it's a deep world.
So it's like, can you kind of explain on like maybe the education behind it, the differences, and like any certifications?
Definitely, man. Some certifications definitely.
And what would help probably as well that you know of, for them to get into that round.
Supply chain, man. First, I say I would tell people definitely to read into it because there's different routes you can go with it. That's a transportation.
There's a lot.
Yeah, it's a transportation route you can go to. It definitely starts with the trucking, logistics. You can go into that. The warehouse route, which is more logistics, warehouse management. There's the operation side to it. You know what I'm saying? Anything that has an operation to it has a financial side to it. So it's definitely that way. Global logistics, moving things across the world. Like when you're dealing with supply chain management, now you got your procurement side, which is, ordering and receiving parts. Actually, the people who are out there, buying the parts at the cheapest price, trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that everybody getting them at a good price. You got that going on. That's your procurement. You got your sustainability. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot going on with it, man. To me, it's beautiful. It's like a big old chain of things. We're all working together. And you know what I'm saying? It's different routes you can go to, the different ways you can learn into it. And to be honest, man, you just gotta. It's not that hard to get into. You just gotta want to do it, man. Some certifications, definitely Six Sigma certification. That's a certification that's definitely hefty, but that's more going to analytical side, things like that. You also have at Apex. It's a lot of different certification, a lot of different supply chain websites they have for us to like get certifications that we need, and it's more certification based type job. Some jobs are based off of like time, and some jobs are based off of like who you know and what you do, and like anything's based off of who you know, but like some jobs are based off of this and that. It's more of a certification, like what you certified in. Your certification can really move a lot for you in supply chain management, I feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's definitely some certifications I'm definitely having work to want to obtain definitely when I get out. But I actually have something I'm excited about. I have an internship coming up this summer, man, with DuPont for global procurement and global logistics. So that's a blessing. Yeah, shout out to DuPont, you know what I'm saying?
DuPont?
Yeah, shout out to DuPont. We in the gang, you know what I'm saying?
Gang,
shout out to DuPont. Definitely.
How were you able to get that?
Oh, man, that's a blessing too, man. Just working hard in school, man. I say Howard does a lot for you, man, like being around Howard. The type of people they present. Networking. I actually had definitely couple of different offers. I had one from Cummins. I had one from Dell. I had one from Betro, I believe. And it was another company. Also, I can't put the name to it right now. But, yeah, man, it was actually somebody that had to, like, decline at the time. But,
damn.
But that was a blessing. Like, man, like I said.
They all wanted you. Like, yeah, come for the company. Come to the company.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, man, like, it's funny, man, like, when I say that, because, like, bro, like, coming out from New Orleans, like, growing up, standing on that corner, playing Mortal Kombat up in the convenience store, you know what I'm saying? Running around, playing football, you know what I'm saying? Like, playing basketball up in the milk carton, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really think that one day you got somebody, like, certain companies, like, we would like for you to come and, work for us. So, I'm definitely appreciative of it. I'm definitely ready to go for it, ready to learn from them. And like I say, just change the aspect of life. Like you can become anything from where you come from. Know that. It's no matter, your background should never depict your future unless you're allowed to. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's getting into that field, and Howard just showed a lot. I actually wound up meeting their chief procurement officer, which was a blessing. And we actually said a similar story about both being in the military and both before getting a job in logistics and actually going to school later in our lives, and now want to work for logistics. So like I say, it's a blessing, bro. And the whole thing
it's crazy
is
how it comes full circle.
Definitely, bro. It's a blessing.
So last thing before we finish out tonight is to talk about your business of some sort. Because earlier you said you was a very, very hefty cat, but now you got a body by Nate. So yeah. So what made you want to get into the whole body by Nate and the whole personal trainer? Because you be doing the damn thing.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out, man. I have a passion for it. What made me want to get into the business, man, being honest, was my cousin. Rest in peace to Archie. Man, just, always growing up in New Orleans, like, you know what I'm saying, and growing up, having a kind of rough little childhood, you kind of like, you yearn for love. So I was always a caring dude, always, you know what I'm saying, that type of person. So that grew my passion for it, because I'm never forget, like, one day this young lady, her name is actually Danielle Houston, first client ever. Never forget her. Shout out to D. She's from Houston too.
Crazy, right?
Shout out to D. But D actually was like, do you want to help me? I'm like, yeah, sure. She was like, she said, you look like you know what you're doing. Can you can you help me out with this or help me out with that? And man, I actually wound up helping D out, and that's what all started, bro. That's what Get Body by Nate started, right? And Planet Fitness. She was like, yeah, I'd like to be here as my trainer. I'm like, cool. But the reason on Get started before that was like right a month before that, and that was July. That was August. July, Archie passed, man. And it kind of broke my heart, because like it broke my dad, and that broke a lot of people in the family down, because he passed, you know what I'm saying, due to, his weight, which was one. His weight was too big. He actually came to like 600 some pounds, man, like really immovable. Bad eating, diabetes, you know what I'm saying, high blood pressure, all that, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff that, we suffer from as black men and as black people and as black women. Seeing like, most of my family go through that and live like that, bro, it's like, once he passed, I'm like, I gotta go different. I gotta stop eating these type of foods. I gotta stop doing this, because it's like, it's killing my peoples and it's killing us. And I never forget the reason what made me hurt so bad, because he was the only one in the family with our name tatted on his back, across his back. And he was always about love, always about I got us, you know what I mean? And it's like, when he left, it's like, it just took a piece of me, and it made me go so much harder about fitness. I started really, I never forget, I got this advice from, shout out to my boy, shout out to Detroit CEO, that's his IG name, follow him, you know what I'm saying? He be doing big things out here. But he actually told me to, like, when you don't got no clients or you got a passion behind something, start to perfect your craft by educating yourself. And since then, bro, I was educating myself about food, started educating myself about fruits, certain vegetables, certain meats, things you should put in your body, how the body move. And just losing my cousin gave me that drive to really, you know what I'm saying, push this and go about it. And I do this for my cousin. I do this for all my peoples. And eventually, man, like, I do this for the hood, because I feel like we grew up in a neighborhood where you really they don't put the best restaurants or the best type of foods up into our neighborhoods. We get like the pigs, the McDonald's, the quick food, the processed food, the French fries, the quick hitters. But, we don't get that type of food we need, we don't get that type of education about the food we need. And I just wanted to be that driving force, to be like, I want to educate my peoples, because I feel like if we touch one, you touch everything that person is attached to. Yeah. Like, if I change one person's lifestyle, if I change one person's body, if I transform one person's body, that mean their daughter or their son go eat different because their mother's eating different. Yeah. So now their daughter, their son has now grown. Exactly. Now their daughter, son has now grown up eating a certain way. Like, they can change. but they will always know what a certain way to go back to when they want to get their body light, when they want to get back in the fit, because and I know how to get this weight down because I know the certain foods I need to put into my body.
Yeah.
You understand? It's more nutrition than exercising. A lot of people feel like it's, you know what I'm saying, it's more exercising in the gym. I got to be in the gym 35/7. You hear me? I got to go to you can go in the gym every day. You just gonna be a big dude, but you know what I'm saying? Nutrition is key. Eating the correct foods, getting your 8 hours of sleep, putting the right things in your body, and drinking your hot teas. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and even they have done studies where it's like you give yourself extra life by eating the correct foods and doing the right things, and that's my passion behind it. So I feel like if we teach our people about the hood, we teach our people how to kill, shoot, fight. We teach our people how to sell dope. We teach our people how to rap. We teach people how to sing, play basketball, play football. How about I teach you how to live for a little bit more?
That's deep.
How about I teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, be better, like put the right foods into your body so when you get older, you don't have to get into this wheelchair. That put more money into your pockets.
Yeah.
You don't have to get into these crutches because your bones are now good because you didn't put the right foods into your body throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
Your lungs now working, so now you 80 years old. You can still go to your sons and daughters' basketball games and take a couple of shots. You don't got to just get rolled onto the court or be on a machine where you breathing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, like, how about we help them live? And that's just why I'm at with it. Because it's like, if they already killing us on the streets, they already killing us by putting us in jail, why we go give them something else by killing ourselves by putting the wrong foods into our body, not making it past 50, not making it past 60 or 70, not being able to reproduce, or not just reproduce children that's not premature, or reproduce children that don't have no, you know what I'm saying, not granted it's genetics, but it comes from the certain things you put into your body. It comes from your family history. It's everything you can change.
Now, how, like, being from the South, from being from
North, it's hard, bro. It's hard.
And New Orleans,
right?
How hard is it for you? You live in this righteous, healthy lifestyle. Well, simple. Yeah, you have all this knowledge, but your core being is every Sunday eating pork chops, green beans, macaroni and cheese, and all that other stuff. How do you balance that?
Man, eat macaroni and cheese, gumbo,
just that big chop, Sunday soul food dinner.
Greens, bro.
Goddamn fish fry Fridays.
Cabbage, that catfish, you hear me? That fried chicken. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tr0ubl3s red beans. Shout out Cuz red beans, you hear me? Shout out to my boy Perry. He's got the beans on deck. The burgers, the hot dog. Yeah, bro. All that's the good foods, man. It's hard. But what I tell you is, man, it can be done. It's hard. It's hard to give up those foods, but
especially for you, because that's your culture.
My people's from the city. That's my culture. But I ain't go cap. I'm real. I tap into it here and there. I get my tap on, but portions here and there, and that's what it's about, man. It's not about every day. A lot of people, like, you putting that into your body every day. That's not healthy. All that salt, all that, like, that's not healthy. You killing yourself. All that sugar, that's killing your knees. You'll get older, next thing you know, your knees will be gone. Then you'll be limping. Like, you always got to think about whatever you do now, you know what I'm saying, go affect your future. That's what your foods, that's what your life movements, that's what, you know what I'm saying, your thoughts, that's what everything you do. Whatever you do at this current moment go affect your future. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to watch it. That's it.
Yeah. So my last question before the night is, what is the hardest thing about personal training?
That's deep.
Yeah, I mean,
that's deep because
for you to a client, what's the hardest thing?
The hardest thing about a client, to be honest, which is any client, any trainer, anybody tell you, is just getting it. Well, I don't know about any other trainer because a lot of trainers just be training just to be training, all this Instagram stuff. But nutrition is big, bro. That's the hardest. Getting them to understand how key their nutrition is for them. Once they understand that, they'll understand and they'll see the weight move off. They'll see the body. Like, man, I had a client literally started January. Him and his girlfriend. She lose 13 pounds. He lose 10 pounds. Boom. Dude told me the other day, like, bro, like, I've never been this defined ever, and it's been a month and a half. She told me, like, okay, people telling me I'm losing weight every day. Like, this is awesome. Like, it's about your nutrition, and that's key. That's the hardest thing of getting to the client. But to be honest, me, My hardest thing, man, is just calming myself down. Calming my passion. I'm a very passionate trainer. I'm passionate about what I do. I give my all to my clients. I give them more than what they pay for. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the results. I'm in it for the lifestyle. Because I feel like if I touch you, now I touch you, I've touched everything that touches you from here on out. And that's my goal, to really, be a helpful, peaceful force into you, man. As clients, we done got into some, and that's why I say it's the part about being a personal trainer with some time is very hard, because you get attached to your clients. Your clients, at times, get a vibe for you. They get comfortable around you, and not comfortable as in a way, you know what I'm saying, as you're messing with them, but comfortable in a way where they can, they might want to talk to you. And,
disclose some information.
And that's the next part about being a personal trainer. Sometimes, like, it gets deep.
You got to be their therapist sometimes.
Sometimes you can be a therapy on the side, and it's awesome, man, because I've had clients sit there and, like, talk to me and help me become better. It's clients I sit there and have talk to them and help them become better. Like, definitely training women. Women go through things. They be want to hear a man point of view. You know what I'm saying? So it's clients who've helped me plan out Valentine's Day gifts. It's clients who help me make decisions in my life, and there's some decisions I help them make too. And that's the beauty of it. And I say that's the hardest part, is doing it and understanding that like, that's really not your job, but you just you shouldn't do it, because a lot of people say it, but like, it's something I enjoy to do. That passion. That's why I say it's that passion behind it. You understand where I'm coming from? You gotta have that passion, and once that passion comes and all that comes around it, man, it's just like, that's the hardest thing, like dropping down, because you don't want to get that close to them, but it's a blessing sometimes when you do. It's a blessing, man. And shout out to all my clients, man. Like, all my clients, all of them have helped me grow in some way, from old to new to young. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. I thank y'all for trusting in me. Hope y'all continue to trust in me. I'm continuing working to make this business better, this business grow. I'm continually working to make everything we do better, so we can get the bodies that we desire. You know what I'm saying? No excess fat this whole decade. We cutting it all off. Yeah. Body by Nate, baby. Know that.
My last question before we close this out, I apologize. Is it harder to train women or men? Or which gender is easier? Or is it just all about mindset on what they're trying to get accomplished?
Men.
Men are harder?
Let me tell you why men are harder, because men got egos. Once, one of my clients is a man. I've trained plenty of men, but sometimes men are, I'm too big, I can't listen to another guy. Boom, 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 boom. One client I got, man, like, you got to just have a good mindset. Like, that's not where we at. We here for a reason. You here to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Women complain. Women go fuss. Women go be mad. Women go sit there. I don't want to do this.
But they going to do it.
Yeah, but they go do it but then that's the trainer too. As a trainer, that's why I say it's really not the woman, because that's your job as a trainer, to motivate them to a point where they're going to be able to do the things they need to do. You got to get that. You got to be able to be a good trainer is a good motivator. You have to know how to motivate your clients, motivate your peoples. You have to know how to motivate them, and that's not all about screaming. Nor is it all about how can I say talking soft, but you have to find a way to do it. And that's your job as a trainer. And that's what a lot of trainers miss it. Like, your job is more than just giving them the workouts or your job is way deeper than that. And if you think that's your job, you're not a trainer. You're not a personal trainer, you're a trainer. I'm a personal trainer. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a deeper part to it that we got to connect to it. My job is to sit there and figure out, okay, what going to motivate you to get there? And once I find it, I'm going to ping on that. If that's a one client, like, she get married a couple of months. You get married, remember that. Oh, so I'm on your top with it.
Yeah. You trying to fit in that dress.
Yeah. Hey, look, you're not going to get in that dress eating these cakes. You know what I'm saying? You got to get wavy. So, like another client, one time she was pushing to get what is it? She just coming off a pregnancy.
Okay.
That was her push. But I'm saying, you got to find that motivating factor, and that's the job of the trainer. Yeah, as a men, I say it's harder because it's harder for a man to trust another man to sit there and be like, I'm about to sit there and listen to another man tell me how to do. It's an ego thing.
Yeah.
And once that ego get messed off, man, and moved away, it's beauty. Because you with that guy, you build that good friendship, you know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, he like, damn, bro, like, you really helping me out. You helping me grow. And I appreciate that. Yeah. And as a trainer, like, you take pride in that. I love that, man. My clients be like, bro, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I do it out the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
They know. I give them my all. The whole hour. They know I'm coming. You know, we don't play for that hour. Mm-hmm. This ain't 2-hour training. It's straight 1 hour straight to it. We getting busy. We having fun. But we getting busy.
But you also educate them as well.
We getting educated all in the hour.
I think that's a big thing for me. As far as personal training. Shout out to Josiah out in Baltimore or whatnot. Like, yo, he was just very knowledgeable. Like, as far as like technical terms I didn't know. And like, you know, certain exercises of like, you know, bone density and just like, was it astringent lines? Mm-hmm. But then like my abs and all that stuff. So I was like, oh shit, okay, I know such and such. So yeah, that is dope. Hey, give them your IG where they can holler at you and maybe book an appointment if you ain't already booked up.
Oh, you know, we never booked up. We working 24/7, 365. You can follow me at Bodied by Nate. That's BODIEDBYNATE. That's me. You hear me? Bodied by Nate. If you're interested,
your LinkedIn profile?
You can DM me. I actually don't have my LinkedIn on me right now, bro.
Oh, you don't?
No, let me see.
We trying to do the professional route, G.
Oh, we can get LinkedIn popping. But you really need to contact me. You contact me on IG.
Or you could just contact me, then
you
just
can
let
contact
him.
him.
Yeah,
I have all my information on there.
And I'm gonna put your IG in the description so they could follow as well.
Let me know
when this drops. So yeah. You got any closing thoughts or quotes or
definitely, man.
Or shout outs. You holler out. You shout it out like all
shout out to the Black woman,
already.
Yo. Shout out to the Third Wall. Shout out Uptown. You hear me? Shout out New Orleans. Shout out Second and Clara. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, man, shout out to you know, my moms, my dad, and them, my peoples. I love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? To the future, to all the children in the world, man. Just keep going. Don't quit. Don't get down. Don't get discouraged. You know, we all got a story. We all got a background. You know what I'm saying? But I was that young boy once in y'all's shoes. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you come from, no matter how I look right now, no matter where you at, you gonna make it. You gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Don't never settle down. Don't never settle yourself short. You know what I'm saying? Be strong behind what you do. Be strong behind what you say. Move how you move. Be the best you can be. Love yourself. Be happy. Be true. Have peace. You know, have joy. You know what I'm saying? And walk that walk. Walk that walk. But that's the only thing I say, man. Everybody, man, just keep going, keep growing, keep glowing. You know what I'm saying? And like my man Denzel say, see you at work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be easy, baby.
Hey, so that's the homie Nate for another episode of Unpredictable Thoughts Podcast. Make sure y'all go to unpredictablethoughts2.com to cop all the merchandise. Keep that same energy. We still got the crew necks and we got...
shout out to good energy and good vibes too. Yeah. And another thing, you hear me? Let me tell y'all something. We got to tell them one more thing.
Go ahead.
G, on some real talk, look, let me tell y'all something. Whatever y'all do in life, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you find somebody that rock with you just for you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know that. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga don't rock with you, if you can't be you, that person not for you. If that person doesn't enjoy being around you and enjoy your company and just enjoy you for you, then that ain't person for you. That person want to change you. It's the difference between changing and growing. The person you wish always want to grow you, because you should always want to grow. Because if you're not growing, you're moving backwards. You understand what I'm saying? But in life, no one should never want to change you. Let someone love you for you, accept you for you, and move forward. Be happy, be cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be y'all. You hear me? Be real. That's facts. Love that.
Hey, you heard it. And like I said, make sure y'all go to unpredictablethoughts2.com to hear all the latest exclusive podcasts. And you get all the merchandise. Keep that same energy. Crew necks. What I got? Crew necks.
Incognito.
I think I got what else? I think I got tank tops as well. Also got the natural backless caps. And yeah. So we doing the damn thing. And also for 2020, I put a challenge out there on social media. I know a lot of people don't follow my personal Facebook, but my challenge for everybody is, it's just for myself, but you can participate as well if you want to. It's to read 2 books. I don't read. I just do the Audible books. So I listen to 2 books a month, and I also invest into 2 stock companies, or I increase my stock shares. So shout out to Ford for all the information that he divulges in and helps out with your boys. So yeah. So thank you for listening to another episode of Unpredictable Thoughts Podcast. It's your boy Troubles in the building. Peace.